What's good, y'all? You're back here with another episode of Reign 13 with your host, Vontez.
And Ryan, a.k.a. The GOAT 4, a.k.a. OTG Family Something Ryan. I'm him.
I'm him, yo. This guy's enough.
I have no nicknames. I'm sorry.
Bro, one day I got to tell you guys actually how I got the name Vontez. Have I ever told you?
Is that Dubois?
Yes, but did I tell you the reasoning behind it, though?
I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the wildest stories. Adam, if you're watching this.
I know it had to do with Adam.
Yeah. Adam was the one that gave it to
what
me.
it is, though. I know he had a name too, though.
Yeah, so it was so Adam was Chavez and I was Vontez.
Chavez.
Yeah. Trust me, it was scary hours at that time.
Not just a friend. A partner.
But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, we're gonna go ahead and celebrate one time for the one time. This is the biggest fucking champagne bottle of all time, but it was only $20.
Hey.
It's bargain shopping.
Yes.
It's bargain shop. We're in a recession here, okay?
Oh my god. Chill out. I just started making money.
Talking about that, my boy got the full-time job. My guy, hold on. Woo!
That's kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Remember your birthday?
Yeah.
Roll the clip. We have to put this. We have to put this on here, bro. For his 20, was he 21st, right? Mm-hmm. His 21st birthday. It was during COVID, and I'm not gonna lie, that was super dope, though. Mm-hmm. That was super dope. But you know, COVID, like
the fact that y'all still partied and I fell asleep. I was mad tired.
We was up to the wee morning. I threw a birthday party for him. You know, he hadn't had a birthday party in like mad long. It was dope, bro. It was super dope. But I'm gonna drop the clip right now because there's a clip of him popping champagne for the first time, and this man went buck wild.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Damn. Yeah.
There's jizz everywhere. He was like, yo, that shit was.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. No, wait, did I officially lose?
Well, no, you really lost.
Yeah. That's
just so you guys know, this is take 2 of the intro. And so, we had a little bet of who would have a pause moment first, and my brother lost. So,
of course.
That's what I say. If you drink again, I'll just spit.
I was about to.
If you drink again.
Why am I so thirsty all the time?
Relax.
Okay, yes.
Relax. We got it.
It smells good.
It does?
Yes.
It does.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
We got to talk about basketball, bro.
I'm here.
We got to talk about basketball real quick. Now, the first thing I want to talk about was Wemby. So, again, coming into the league, he didn't...
I have statistics. Go. Go.
Oh, so you was ready for this one.
No, I didn't even know you were going to ask. Go. Let's go. I started looking it up.
All right, so Wemby, this is Wemby's first 10 games officially in the NBA. And I kind of wanted to get your take on it. I got some stats as well, and I was going to go ahead and read those off. So in his first 10 games, Wemby is currently averaging 19.7 points a game. He is averaging 8.8 rebounds and 2.4 blocks. Now, I'm just going to talk for me real quick. When it comes to Wemby, I'm impressed. But I think it's just more of his play. I don't know if I'm necessarily okay with the numbers per se. Because although it's showing 19 points a game, then they're 20. Bro, some games he's getting 14 points, 12 points, 2 rebounds. It's like the averages, which helps a lot of players, is because some days you can have really shitty games and sometimes you can have really good games. And it just balances it out. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me personally... Watching him so far, if I had to give him a grade, so after your assessment, I would give him right now in his rookie 10 games, I'm going to give him a B-.
I think that's solid.
B-.
So although I don't know, we talked about it in previous podcasts already, just him in general, or not?
Yeah, when you was calling him Porzingis.
Yes. Well, I still agree. I still agree that he's that. But I do think he has. He honestly might have a higher ceiling than Kristaps for sure.
Okay.
After watching him, like he got it. Like he got a bag.
Yeah.
His shot is fluid. He plays defense. He's mobile. Like he's a solid player.
Yeah.
But I don't rescind anything that I said that he is Kristaps Porzingis. Or Bol. Like they are the same type of players, and I'm not taking that away. I can't because of the fact that I looked up his stats and I was thinking about it. I was like, this man, there's no way he's doing that good. Like from what I heard, like he's doing fine. He's playing well.
Right.
And he's a highlight reel, all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
But Kristaps on his rookie year for the Knicks, he only averaged 14. But he averaged 14, 2, and 1 assists off of what? 83 from the free throw line. Yes, Porzingis.
He only averaged 14 for us?
For the first year. Then he averaged 18 and 22, 20, 20, 20. Like, he's hooping. He's tough.
Okay, I thought I was killing for a second.
It was his rookie year. But, like, that's what I see him. This is what I see. What's it called?
From Wemby
doing as the same kind of statistics, everything, the trajectory, all of that is going to be the exact same. I don't see him outshining these numbers, truthfully, because this man, after that first year, hasn't had average less than 19.2.
Who, Porzingis?
Yes. I didn't even know that.
Porzingis is really
He's
solid.
Bro.
Very solid. So, all right, so you just see Wemby straight solid. But, yo,
he's going to be a solid player for his career, yes. And I'm not, like, when I talk, but I just don't, all this greatest of all time, or,
I don't,
like, all this extra stuff. Like they're saying he could be kind of thing, like, or he could be like a Tim Duncan or a David Robinson. No, bro. No, he's not going to be that. There's no way that they're not the same type of player, too.
I don't know.
I don't see it happening. And if I'm wrong, hey, big fella, prove me wrong, please.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I love basketball, so I'll take it. I'll take that on the chin. But come on, son.
All right. Listen, I lost.
Oh, you're right.
I lost, but that is nuts. That is crazy. I'm gonna go take that on the chin. Go ahead, bro. Okay, I'm gonna let you live. Go ahead. Are we even 2 minutes into this shit? Go ahead, bro. Yeah, so you want him to prove you wrong, right?
Yeah, like I'm okay with him proving me wrong, but as of right now, I don't see it. And it's only been 10 games. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. He probably is going to be rookie of the year. Honestly, just based off of his name, and I hate that. Honestly, if I'm being for real. But he's playing well. He's playing well, and I'm not gonna knock him for that.
Are you picking Chet over him though?
The only reason why Chet can win it is because his team will be better. That is the only reason why Chet can win it.
I like that. That's a good take. That's a good take because Shea is hooping.
Yes,
Shea's hooping. The OKC looks good. But
I have not messed up on my 5. My players that like I put on my little list of who I follow.
Yeah.
AD. Well, LeBron is already, but like Kyrie, AD, then Ant Edwards, then it's Shea, and Jamal. Fuck you, Jamal. Yeah, so I love you, but you just hurt, and you messing up my fantasy right now. That's okay though, but I still love you. But yeah, they are hooping. They're all hooping.
Yeah.
What?
Those are like except you said AD.
Mm-hmm. That man is hooping. He's hooping.
I mean, I don't want to sound like a hater, but he is though. He is. It's just always that game of can he stay on the floor? If he can stay on the floor, then he's gonna be a top 5 player every time he's on the floor. He can be a top 5 player. But one thing about him, bro. Hold on, real quick. That man, he needs to be able to figure out a way for Jokic not to put him in the basket.
Yeah, nah.
Jokic is like his kryptonite. I've never seen just someone look so little.
He really looks like a little boy, bro. He looks like a little kid. I love him, bro. I love you, for real. I'll be trying to root for you. I'll battle anybody in this argument, but man, Jokic be putting you in his pocket. Like, bro. You ever seen Prison Break? When they pull out the pocket and they say you gotta grab it?
Yeah.
I'll be like, nah, son. This is crazy. Yeah. Oh, man. But as of right now, the last few games has been 30, 12, 3, 30, 12, 30, 16, 3, 26, 19, 2, 27, 10, 4, 28, 13, 7. Like, there's more, but he's been hooping, bro.
Solid.
I'm like, yes, this is what we need. This is what we need. Oh my goodness.
I just hope it's not like a too good to be true moment. And then God forbid.
Relax.
Okay, I was about to say, God forbid. Yeah, let me knock on some wood here. Something, because I don't know, but real quick, back to Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad his debut in New York was shattered. Did you get to watch the game?
No, I didn't get to.
I'm so happy.
They say everybody goes crazy.
They say everybody goes crazy in the Garden, and that was like one of the biggest things. And he tried to play us and say that the Garden doesn't look as big as he thought. Like, he's like trying to diminish the, like, what are you doing, Wemby? What are you trying to do? This is the mecca of basketball. You do not talk greasy on us like that. And then we went ahead and put you in your spot, and I think he only had like 14 points. Little bum ass. Yeah, 14 and 9, and we were working him. And I am so happy because that's all that happens, bro. I feel like for some reason the teams I pick, they always are in the headlines for some nuttiness. Like now the Miami Dolphins, everybody's clowning them because they can't beat a contender.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it me? Am I the problem? Is it me? I'm the problem. It's me. Bro, I don't know. This is nuts. But yeah, I so far my grade is a B minus for Wemby.
Honestly, I feel like I gotta agree. I'm not really mad at him. I'm not mad at what he's doing. I wasn't expecting anything more, truthfully.
Like him going for 30 points a game every day.
Nah, I was expecting him to finish the season with like 20 and hopefully 10. 20 and 10. I thought that was reasonable, especially because his like workload is going to be a lot.
Yeah.
He needs to be able to play the whole game, and if you're playing the whole game, there's no way you don't. Like, I don't know. Like, and he's good. Like, he's solid. So if you're good, you playing the whole game, you gotta at least get like a 20 and 10 in your fucking 730.
Did you see that one picture of him when he went to go do a dunk and his arm looked extended like Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
This guy is he's a freak. I think he's gonna be great. But he's just gonna be mad average. He's gonna be a great average.
Yeah, no.
He's not gonna be too much. What, All-Star? Is he making All-Stars this year?
Based off his name.
Yeah, that's so
what
dirty.
That's what I'm saying. Will he deserve it? It depends how the team plays. If the team is doing well, then yeah, I guess so. But I don't see them. Where are they gonna seed? Whoa.
Well, we hope you do well for the rest of the time. First 10, hopefully 72 more for you. I don't know, but tall players like that also don't be staying they don't be staying healthy for that long. I haven't seen.
That's why I said he's gonna be Kristaps. Kristaps was gone for a hot second, because he was just getting hurt all the time, and I don't know. I see it being the same thing, but I hope not, and I hope everything goes well. But that's what I see for him.
If you're not doing bad, definitely because of Ryan.
Hey man,
praying on my downfall. Nah, let me stop. No. All right, so now, damn.
You're good.
But now, I want to go ahead and talk more about the basketball season. But I just want to get your take on maybe some surprises. Again, it's the first 10 games. Because right now, these are the current standings. I'm going to go East and West. So, in the East, the Sixers are the first place. Okay. They're 8-1. Okay. Celtics, 7-2. Pacers, 6-4. Fourth place is the Heat. Fifth place is the Hawks. Sixth, Magic. Seventh is the Knicks. Eighth is the Bucks.
But again, I think there's a bunch of ties. I don't know exactly who.
So from the 5 to the 8, they're all tied for fifth.
Okay.
And then third and fourth, the Pacers and the Heat, they're tied for third. Okay. So the legit first and second are the Sixers and the Celtics.
Yeah. Everybody else is kind of even.
So let's just go with the East for now.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the first 8. Again, I could go through them if you want, just to go over again. But any surprises for you?
Not really.
So far in the NBA?
Nah, not really. I think, I don't think a lot of the teams that are there last in their little rankings. Mm-hmm. So Atlanta, I don't think they stay. Pacers. I think they'll make the playoffs. But I don't think this lasts.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll end up probably 6, 7, 8 seed.
Okay.
Max is a 5 seed, depending on how long Tyrese can keep hooping, how he's been hooping.
He's been looking crazy. Like the fucking Chris Paul 2.0 type.
Yeah, no, he's tough.
Yo,
he's tough.
that shit is that shit is ugly.
Tough, and then I don't like the way the Bucks are looking anymore. Watching them play, I
agree.
I don't know what they could do. I don't know what they could do. I don't know if it's just like a mentality thing or
who the Bucks, right?
Yeah, or if it's a fit thing. But the first game, bro, they looked seamless.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this is scary. Like this is very scary.
Yeah.
And again, it's just the beginning, the first 10. But or first 10 or 9. I think it was 5 and 4. You said or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't even know what to say about them. Yeah. I think they just need some more time, hopefully. And then they'll figure it out because they're too great, at least written down. Yeah. They're too great to let this mean anything. So I think give them to Christmas. Give them to Christmas or give them the All-Star break. And by All-Star break, I think everything will be shaped up, and then they'll go from All-Star break and start beating everybody's ass. For real.
Yeah. No, I got that. I mean, honestly, I'm not sold on them, bro. I like, for some odd reason, not gonna lie, I was coming into this thinking that this was gonna be the best team. They were just gonna run through everybody. Obviously, Dame has some injuries, but like, they just, like you said, like they don't look seamless anymore. And I think that first game, it was like the ball was moving, everybody, it just looked amazing. But now, it looks tough, bro. Like it looks hard for them to score, and they look more fluid without Dame. I'm not saying it's Dame's fault, though. I'm just saying that they look more fluid. I think because that's what they're used to. They're not playing with Dame.
I was about to say that.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like they look a lot more fluid. But yeah, I don't know. It's not selling me right now. I think Boston looks really good. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
They have that 5 is OD. I mean, Derek White, but like no, like that team is just nuts. And I really like the Sixers, bro.
That's not lasting.
I really like the Sixers, and I hate the fact that I'm a Knicks fan saying this. There's a couple of teams I'm probably gonna big up in a little bit that I'm not supposed to like. But me just being a basketball person, I'm gonna say how it is for real. But the Sixers, and the Heat. Bam Adebayo looks like a fucking MVP right now, bro.
Yeah, he's hooping.
Hold on.
Hooping.
Hold on. I need to go down his stats for real, bro. Like, yesterday I saw them play. Oh, my God. And I don't know who this man, Duncan Robinson, has been hooping with recently. No, yesterday, bro. He did a pump fake. They were playing the Spurs. I don't know who closed out. Was it Sokan or something like that? Bro, he catches the ball at the 3. Pumps fakes, went by him. Started going to the paint for an easy layup. The guy's trailing. James Harden steps back to the corner 3. Pump fakes. He jumps. And then oh my God!
Robinson. Sohan jumping all over the place, and Robinson.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the craziest shit I ever seen, bro. But look, let's go down Bam's stat line real quick, bro. He's been playing like an MVP, and he's really a guard. Like, yeah, he's really like a guard, and it's just crazy how he's playing the center right now. But all right, these are his stats. Just going from the last game to now, his stats are 24, 11, and 6, 26, 17, and 4, 30 and 11, 22, 19, which they gypped him. Do you know they gypped this man from being the first ever Heat player to have a triple-double with 20 rebounds? And they gave him the 20 rebounds at the game, celebrated. They went back and looked and took away one of his rebounds, bro. So now his stats read 19 rebounds. He was the first Heat ever to do that, bro. Yes. How dirty.
The league's on some shit, bro.
Bro,
For real.
they don't want nobody to be
They
great.
don't want nobody to be great. Like, even as it pertains to, like, the techs and stuff like that recently, that has been blowing me. Off of stuff that's not worthy of techs.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even talking to nobody or nothing. Like, just stare downs or people, like, the clapping on the way back or, like, just trying to play with some edge, and you can't even do that. Like, you gotta play like relax. But, like,
yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. I don't know how you want the league how you want them to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I understand that there's kids watching or whatever, but we're not in the early 2000s no more. Ain't nobody trying to fight. They're just going to get in each other's faces, act like they're going to swing, and then they're just going to walk away. Once somebody pulls them off, they're going to be like, I will fuck you up. Like, no, you wasn't. You
right,
really
right.
wasn't.
Nah, they be being fake tough.
Fake tough all over the league. You wasn't going to do nothing. But just leave them be.
But, you know, the NBA is really doing a gentrification of the NBA. That's literally what they're trying to do.
What you mean?
So, gentrification, like, for instance, in New York, I know
what the word gentrify means, but
and they're getting out all that bad stuff and trying to put in new stuff and better stuff. I think they're trying to get out all the hood stuff, and they're trying to make it more and what they call as being hood, right? Because they don't like the taunting, they don't like that. But that's all we know. Like, that's just how we play. I mean, I wasn't the biggest trash talker, but if you start talking now, we gotta talk. You know what I mean? But like, that's just part of the game, and I think that they don't take that into account. That there's just certain things to the game that you need.
Yeah.
This is what the fans really come. I mean, they don't come here to watch people fight, but they come here to watch people get down and dirty and get and this
is why they like have a bunch of football player like friends, and then they think that like everything about it is soft and all that, and like we couldn't handle it and shit like that. I'm like, it's not that. You know what I mean? It's a big tendency for players to just manipulate the rules and manipulate like in all the flopping and the what's the term where like exaggerating a call. So maybe like you got fouled, but and like you make it look like extra just so you can get a call. Yeah. But it's just playing to the rules of the game. You didn't have anything to do with that. If the rules were different, you would play accordingly. Like, it's just how it is. And if you were to get to it with somebody, you gonna see what it's really like on a basketball court. To get hit with a screen or to get dunked on or to get like hit with an elbow like in the middle of the paint. Like, it's different. You don't really know what you're talking about. And then they get called and then you argue and you get mad, and from the outside point perspective, it looks like we're soft and we're just arguing about something, but we're just playing by the rules.
Exactly.
We're playing what's there for us to use and exploit. I don't really understand that concept, and I don't understand why the league would keep making us have to I wish I was part of the league. Shit. Yeah. But making that point of view is harder to argue or fight against that because it's not the truth.
Yeah. And I saw actually something about that, and they were like, oh yeah, everybody's calling the NBA soft now, but we're soft because we just can't go up to somebody and punch somebody in the face anymore. Like, that's legit, bro. There's, I guess, hardcore is people legit in the air getting knocked out from under their legs, bringing you down, like mushing your head, kicking you, stomping on you. Like, that's the way Draymond be acting sometimes. So now Draymond is the best player, like, or represents best for the old school team because he's fucking people up. No, that's bullshit, bro. I think that when people talk about the soft and hardness of the NBA, pause. I think that they got to take into account, like you said, the rules, and if you're trying to make money here, you got to abide by the rules. You know what I mean? With any job that is. All in all, I've been really impressed with Bam, and his productivity. Also, like I said with the Sixers, Maxey. Have you keep?
Nah, he's hooping, but I just don't think it happens in 1 year. I'm sorry.
What you mean?
Like he's been a great player over the last few years. I'm not saying that, but taking on the role that he has to take on now, I don't think it's sustainable off of 1 year. And I don't think I love him again, but I don't think he's good enough to sustain this off of 1 year. I think he's gonna upgrade. He's gonna be great. He might even get like a most improved or something like that. but he's not going to be like an All NBA or
Oh no, I don't see him.
Like he might be an All-Star, maybe.
Yeah, he'll probably get one.
But like he's not gonna reach that level for them to win a championship. That's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna be the number 2, but he's not a good enough number 2 right now for them to win a championship.
Okay, but what about the rest of their team? Because the rest
team
of
is good.
I
think they look good.
Yeah,
but they are not. The drop off from Joel to the next best player is too steep.
Yeah,
too steep.
That's true. I mean, and they say a lot of what is making this success, because I think the James Harden was probably the best thing that could have happened for Tyrese Maxey. Mm-hmm. Him leaving. Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, him being there too, because
he gets to learn.
Yeah, I'm sure. Even though James Harden is a big, I don't want to use the word, but yes, a big cancer to what they say the locker rooms. You know what I mean? But I'm sure he's dropping gems to these young boys. I think I agree with you that I think he's not a number 2 that can get it done in the championship. But I like where they're going. I like where they're going with this. And I think, honestly, what the biggest thing other than moving James Harden is going to the success is getting rid of, what's my man?
Yours? Niang?
Yeah. Getting rid of Niang, yes. Bro, I promise you I could be Niang. I could sit in the corner like this and move my body side to side.
You seen the pictures of him?
He looks...
Yo.
I promise you, if I was in the NBA, I'm having nutritionists.
How tall is he, though?
He's like at least 6'7".
Oh, nah. I don't know if he could do what he could do, bro. That's a big dude.
If I was 6'7".
Okay, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
We all wish we was fucking 6'7".
If I was 6'7", I'm doing... First of all, we're in the league. But I'm doing way more than what that is. What does he do?
Yeah.
What is even his ranking in 2K? I would love to know what Niang's ranking is.
I would love to know it.
That shit got to be at least a 68.
Yeah, he's got to be like a 70. Oh, okay, yeah.
68?
No, he's a 73. He's
They've been mad generous with ratings, bro.
Yeah, super.
Because back then
he went down one too.
Listen, when Kobe ended his career, he was 80 or 78.
There was a point where he was like a 70 something. I remember that.
And now Niang
similar something. Yeah, get out of it.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
That's just nuts. But yeah, those are my takeaways. I do want to talk about the Knicks, but I don't want to drag it on. But the Knicks, we do look good. Recently, we've been playing a lot better. If everybody can score 20 points a game, we win.
Yeah, that's...
No, our 3 players. If Julius can score 20, it's literally not proven. I'm making my own stats up, but if Julius, Jaylen Brown, and RJ, if they can all score 20 points in the game, and if Julius can give me 10 rebounds, Mitchell Robinson give me a nice little 8 points, 12 rebounds. You know what I mean? Manuel quickly come off the bench, give me 12 to 15. Who fuck with us, really? Let's go, Nick!
I'm not hearing you, son.
We look good now, I'm telling you. And I love the fact that we have the ability to get, I think maybe 2 max players.
That is a solid for y'all.
We can get 2 max players if we
but
play
you still
it right.
Need to get rid of one of those 2 lefties.
Julius.
Yeah.
If I had to, honestly, and RJ's been hooping, I would get rid of Julius because I know the thing about RJ is you don't need to turn on his motor. He's always going. It's just a matter of if he's gonna make the shot. What I don't like is how Julius. Wait, what'd you say?
Nothing.
But what I don't like is how Julius, you got to turn on his motor. And you being our best or second best player, we shouldn't need to have to turn on your... You know what I mean?
Yeah,
RJ's supposed to be the one that's like, oh, damn, I got to pick up. Julius is not playing well. Or, Jalen's not playing well. I got to pick up the slack. I got to start hooping. That's not supposed to be your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Julius Randle, like, what are you doing? Like 12 points, 13. He stresses me out sometimes. I just want to cry. But yeah, man. I see good things for the Knicks. I'm calling it right now. Predict Knicks will be top. I'm gonna say we'll be 5th, 6th again.
I think y'all could be 4 seed.
Really?
I think.
Oh, thanks, man.
I think
Oh, wow.
y'all could be
That's
4 seed.
that's honestly the nicest thing you've ever said about them.
Yeah, I'll probably be the last one. I think y'all could be the 4 seed.
Yeah,
if y'all play well for the remainder of the season, because y'all not actually really playing bad. I just don't like watching you play.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I'd hate watching the ball go in for you guys, but
yo, number one hater, bro. I swear.
But I understand. Like I understand that y'all are capable of like winning a lot of games. I think y'all could be the 4 seed. Sixers, Celtics, Bucks. Y'all, I don't see why that can't happen.
Yeah,
I don't see why that can't happen.
I hope so. God, please.
Is there a song when like the first thing I say that can bring you to a specific memory?
Yeah, there's mad songs that once I hear them, I remember where I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Can you give me one and like the story or whatever? Or...
All right, well, see now, it's crazy. I feel like Jivion came into my life at the perfect time. Boy, in that moment in time, like when he first came out and when the songs was coming out, like Still Your Best and like Heartbreak Anniversary, stuff like that. Like
that first album probably hits.
Definitely, that first album. Yeah, I remember exactly where I was. I remember what I was going through. I was going through some relationship hard times, and yeah, man, that shit was love.
Is there a
That
specific song?
Still Your Best, 1000%. Yeah, because every time he would be like, "We know the part, bro," I would scream that shit so.
Nah, I remember exactly what you're talking about. Like just like the era of time.
Yeah, but
you used to blast the same song over and over.
Yes. What's that line? He says, but basically like come back and let me lay you down.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it off the top of my head for real.
This the one you're talking about, supposed to take my place. Damn, is this for real? It's almost disrespectful. That's a downgrade, and you know. Bro, I'm telling you that. Yeah, that shit. I remember that. So Jivion, Summer Walker, the Pink. I don't know. I can never remember the name. I'm terrible with names. But that Pink album, great album. It takes me back to that time as well. I think it kind of came out around the same time, actually.
I can't necessarily remember, but I think it was like 2020, 2019.
Yeah, like that COVID time.
Yeah. Maybe even 2021. But I can't remember exactly.
Another just specific song that 6 foot, 7 foot takes me back to the layup line back in, was that 2011?
Bro, walking into that gym when I was a kid, it used to be hard as fuck when we used to go into there, and it's 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
Yeah, that Lil Wayne. You know what? Damn.
Y'all had just got the new new sign in the front. So you know when you check in and it's the little logo that's on the thing. Y'all were the first ones, I believe, that got that. Am I wrong?
Wait, when we had the pictures up top?
No. So
we were the first ones to do that.
When you go into the gym, right? You walk into the gym and say the game's about to start, and you go to check in. And you go to tap the middle of the screen.
And
there was the little electronic thing.
Yeah.
Y'all were the first ones to get that. And like your faces would pop up and stuff like that. I was like, nah, that joint was hard. That joint was hard. I think it was either faces or something. It was like your names would pop up if you were in the game.
The little digital sign joint. Yeah. So that 6 foot, 7 foot for sure as well. I'm trying to think of like a super like takes me back to my young days. As I think though, do you have any?
I just blanked. Like I had them, but now I can't think of the other one. But the first one I was gonna say was, I don't know if you remember this, but for, let's say, I think it was Father's Day. We were going to Titi Sonia's house.
Okay.
And Dad came for the first time in like I don't know how long. And he made a grill at Titi Sonia's house. Shoot, you guys are making the grill for them, and he like cooked. And this is when they live in the apartments.
Dad,
yeah.
our father.
Our father. It was me, you, Dad, and Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to go take them to Titi Sonia's house, and you guys were going to make a grill. So we were driving, and it was like Father's Day weekend or something, and we ended up going there, and we played Dad's song. And that was one of the first times like I seen Dad cry.
Oh yes,
he was holding it in mad tight.
Just the two of us.
Just
Will
the
Smith.
two of us. Yeah, just the two of us. And he was holding in his tears, OD. But then you could see him like, and like it was coming down, his tears. And then after that, I played "Mama" by Chris Brown. That was like my song for Mom.
All the things that you used to do, Mama, I dedicate this one to you.
And then that was one I could think of. I don't remember like the year or anything like that, but like I remember being in the car and like seeing that happen.
I do remember that.
I can't think of anything else though. I had one more, but I don't know where it went.
See, yeah, that was that was a time, bro. That was time. I do remember that because like you don't ever see your dad cry like that. Well, especially us, like we never say like as a father, you just. And I'm talking not as a father, and just as a man, I feel as though like you don't ever want to see, you don't want anybody to see you cry, and especially I feel like Dad at that point, him crying like that was like super vulnerable for him. Like
yeah,
I don't think he don't really get like
a sidebar to this conversation for anybody that don't know. I love you, Dad. You're amazing. But
the number one.
His piss don't stink. His shit don't stink.
Oh,
he don't burp. He don't fart. He don't misspell. He don't say things wrong. He don't do nothing wrong. And so like he don't cry as well. And like he don't like show that side of him. He's just always good. Like you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even though all of those things he does do. So
facts.
It was even more noticeable in that time. Like you could really see like, oh, there was some like really strong emotion coming out of him. Yeah. Because we were younger at the time, and we didn't really like at the time we really didn't see him ever do anything like that. And we didn't recognize that like maybe he does shit and maybe he does piss because for a long time maybe he is human. Yeah, like he's not just a robot. Yeah. And then like seeing that, and then as we got older, obviously like we got to understand Dad a little bit more. Yeah. So it's different, but yeah, it's just yeah, that was a good one.
What's the song? A Nori song. If you proud to be Latino, put your hands up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that takes me back to New York. That takes me back to New York. Also, the Fugees take me back to New York because I remember just waking up and like always hearing that type of music. It's crazy because mommy be playing Spanish music now, but back then it was like more of like hip hop.
Really?
That she used to play. Yeah.
Sure,
unless it was just because Dad was in the house.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, no, those take me back. You have one?
I got another one. That's actually for us.
What's that?
Gone by NSYNC. I remember you took me to Arcadia, and I still have the video on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And we would just like, this is when Snapchat first did the like you could just hold it and like let it record on its own.
Yeah.
And we just sang like damn near the whole end of the song. If you don't know, the end of Gone by NSYNC is one of the coldest endings to a song I've ever heard. And like if you want to sing something with your core,
yeah,
that's the one you gotta go to.
Roll the clip.
Baby, why don't you see that I need you here with me?
My next question is a little bit deeper, and I think honestly, again, I think it leads to the next thing. Mm-hmm. What would we be like without one another? We like say you're born in 1993, and then life goes on, and then if you separate that, and then like somehow, some way, they still end up in Somerville, and then like I'm born.
Yeah.
Like how would life be?
Like if you were my sibling? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
like if you have no siblings. Like,
I was just the only child?
It's just you.
That would have been high key ass though. That would have been so ass to be only. First of all, let's keep it funky. I actually asked for you. You're welcome.
I'm not
You are,
shaking your hand.
even though I did not
I'm not
engage
shaking
in
your
the.
All right. All right. I know you asked.
No.
Oh.
I actually.
Oh, no. I'm not going to talk about this. Next. I'm not hearing this because then I'm gonna start like visualizing.
Yeah. Let's not.
I'm good.
Let's
I'm
not.
Good. I already know. That's okay. They don't need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No. I'm starting to get down my head. My head is getting flashbacks. But nah.
Just let me just say it. Louis saw my parents having coitus. It's disgusting. All right. Goodbye.
Yeah. I saw you get conceived. Fuck me, right? Yeah. It would have been. That would have been wild. Everybody I've met that's been a single child, they live up to that stigma of being like snotty nose. The parents usually give them everything they want. They don't have to like worry about anybody else. It's all them. You know what I mean? But me, I felt like having you come into our family, it also gave me a responsibility. When you're an only child, your parents are trying to take care of everything just to make sure you're happy because you're the only kid. So you're just there to have fun pretty much at that point. But I feel like it kind of made me have to grow up a little better, you know what I mean? Or sooner because I had to look after you. I had to, if mommy was at work, and daddy wasn't in the house, I had to look after you. I had to make sure you was good. You know what I mean? So,
but like you as a person, what have I guess I either given to you, or how do you think that our parents would have continued to teach you, or all of that extra stuff? Like, what would be different about you?
The way you ended up becoming made me also alter the way I think as well. Because I'm one person that this is why I love podcasting and I love watching podcasts, because I get to hear other people's perspectives and then I can pick and choose what I want to take from that and then like kind of maybe even apply it to myself. So this is why one day we got to get the yin and yang tatted somewhere, but I swear we're totally different. But I think you being so opposite of me made me adjust to you and made me think just differently. Like you're so much more outspoken than I am. You know what I mean? Like whatever's on your mind, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna say. So it allowed me to then take some of that from you as well. And if I didn't have a sibling, I just would have been doing my own shit. I promise you, I would have been the most. Nah, I'm only saying that because I'm the way I am now. But yeah, think about it, bro. You think about you're the one getting all the Christmas presents every time.
You think you'd have been an asshole?
Huh? What? Yes,
really,
bro. Tristan is an only child. He is the most annoying kid of all time. I love you, Tristan. You know how we get down. But like, bro, that like everybody I've met that's just a single child is just they don't have to worry about much, and the way they think is just a little skewed. I feel like because, like I said, when you have somebody, especially because I was the older child, so having a little sibling, it kind of puts things in perspective. It made me want to grow up. It made me want to be the best basketball player I could be because I knew you were behind me and like you were gonna look at me as a role model. You know what I mean? So I tried to do as best as I could, and yeah. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have been a snotty nose, stuck up, gimme type of guy. Like, yeah, that's probably how that would have went. How about you?
I gotta credit this question to Renata for real, because I was talking to her about it, and I think that like without you, our parents, like they act different. They have to act different, at least a little bit. So I guess I don't know if I would be more like you or not. But say I still come out like majority like myself, I think some of the biggest things about me. So basketball, um, how I talk to like our parents now. Um, I also don't think I'd be as close to our parents as I am now. Like I feel like I can talk to our parents a little bit more now than when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of you stepping up to our parents in general, and a lot of you talking that made a lot of things change in our dynamic. Like once I got older and I was able to articulate myself better, then things started changing like even more, and I feel like my parents or our parents like start to understand me more.
Right.
But when I was younger, yeah, I talked, but like I was just yelling or I was just arguing, but like
Yeah.
I wasn't getting anywhere with anything that I was saying. But like because of you, they saw it more, and I feel like they changed this a little bit first. Like mom with like throwing stuff and stuff like that. Like that, I don't think that stops if you're not there.
Right.
Or like with dad and my mom, I love you, and it's just like, yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
like I needed it because I was stupid and I was bad. But like what else, like stuff with dad, like I don't know if we would be closer or anything, because like arguments that we've had, like I'm the type to like, if I don't talk to you again, I will cut you off, like, and I will never talk to you again. And there's some people in our lives that I like connected to us, like I wouldn't, if I don't talk to you again, I'm
good.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that stays. I don't know if that type of energy stays. But like as it pertains to like music, or as it pertains to things I like to do, I think all of that stays the same.
Yeah.
But one thing I credit to you, without you, I don't. I think I'm I'm ass at basketball.
Oh, without me,
I think I'm ass at basketball, and the biggest reason is because a big portion to me playing basketball or trying to get better is because I was always Louis' little brother, and I fucking hated it.
Well, why did you hate that?
I hated it because I wanted my own name. Like I hated like no one knew my name. I was Louis' little brother. Oh, that's Louis' little brother. Oh, he's tough though. He's tough.
Yeah.
But that's Louis' little brother. I'm like, I have a name. Like I have a name. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's that's just point blank period. Like I have a name, and like I'm completely different than you.
Right.
So like you just don't know who I am.
Right.
So it made me work harder and like play on 30 different teams just to make sure that like everyone else knew who I was.
Right.
And then by the time I got to high school is when I was like, okay, like you know my name, like you know who I am, and like I just needed to continue that.
Yeah.
But from when did I like take serious like basketball serious? Like probably like fourth grade to eighth grade.
Yeah.
All those years before that, even like I was always Louis' little brother, and then I was like, nah, this needs to stop. Also, the people in your life that you met,
yeah,
helped place me in specific points in my life, and that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
We probably wouldn't have met a lot of people, and then those all those little aspects they just don't align.
Yeah.
And then even if I play basketball because of dad, love you, pops, but you gotta show me some clips, bro, because I still don't know if he was really good. You can say you touched the top of the backboard one time off of a rebound, but I'm not hearing.
He did say that, though.
Like I'm not really hearing you. You know what I mean? And like off the top of my head, like I can't really remember. Like, you got to play with dad, like before his back and all like all that stuff started happening. I didn't, so I never really got to see if pops was for real good.
Yeah.
Like I just got to see him like helping us train and whatever like that.
That was Al Horford, pretty much.
I believe it.
Like he could hit it from the outside.
Pause.
Yeah, crazy. But he was just like a mad undersized big. Like
I believe it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, he was big compared to us. I mean, our dad's 6'6", but like he was just, he didn't have like he didn't really have no dribble moves. But like if he was open, he'll catch and shoot it. He's a bully down low because he's like damn near 300 pounds. And yeah, I mean that was solid. That was solid.
And although I credit a lot of my game to you and to dad, like that, me being able to explode in the way that I did, me being able to change and adapt to the game and understand that, like, hey, like I'm actually a guard and I'm gonna eventually be a guard. Like I'm not. I was damn near this height in 8th grade, so like I'm not gonna get taller. I'm not growing anymore.
Right.
I'm not gonna be a big. To AD Gaffney, to Adolphus.
Yeah.
And like, cause he showed me like how to be a guard and stuff like that, and then from there, and then we moved on, and then I grew from there. Like I still, whenever I train people,
Yeah.
I still say like I've been doing these drills since 5th grade, and like and that is why like I credit a lot to him and to like NJABC in that time, because that's when like the biggest change, all the changes started happening, and then like I started figuring out like how to really play the game. You know what I mean?
All right, y'all. So again, thank you guys so much. That is the conclusion of our 3rd episode of Reign 13. You feel me? Another one in the books.
Another one in the books.
We love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If you haven't already seen our first video, we already got it out. If you haven't seen our second one, we also got that out as well.
Sir.
Yes, sir. And another one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna keep running this up, man. This is what we're passionate about, talking about sports, family, basketball, and we're just gonna continue to give you this great content. We're gonna try to get this out every week if we can. But again, just make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe right now. You got anything for the people?
Nah, I appreciate the support. I like the way we've started so far, and let's just keep it going and try to move forward. That's it.
Big facts. Right now, let's just do a current count. We're at 24 subscribers. Oh yeah! Yeah. Thank you guys again so much. Appreciate you guys. Reign 13, we out. Peace.